As far as, because you were a studio executive in the early 2000s, and now you're more in the production side as a producer. I saw that you recently produced Flamin'
Hot,
yeah. So what's the difference between the responsibilities of a studio exec and just a producer, and which one you enjoy more?
Yeah, so fundamentally, studios are considered buyers and producers are considered sellers. So when I'm a studio executive, I'm buying content from different producers, agents, managers. When I'm a producer, I'm selling content to the studio. So that's the fundamental difference. Now, the position that I'm in now, given my track record, my seniority, I'm in a position where I can kind of make the movies that I want to make because I'm in partnership with studios that see the value of the audience that I speak to and the stories that I tell. So that actually helps a lot. And I realize as a producer, I'm very fortunate to be in that position because that's not necessarily the norm for producers. Producing is people don't realize how hard it is, how difficult it is. Getting a movie made is one of the hardest things to do in life. Every movie is a miracle. No matter how good you think that movie is or how bad, every movie is a miracle. So to be able to consistently get content and movies made is a blessing. And that's the fundamental difference, is that I'm putting these like Flamin' Hot. I met Richard Montañez and his wife, Judy. I heard their story. I found a writer that I had been working with and said, okay, let's put the pitch together. We put the pitch together. We went out all around town to different studios to pitch it. We had a number of offers. I decided to go with Fox Searchlight. We developed the script. Then I hired Eva Longoria to direct it. And then we put together the production plan, the budget.
How many years is that?
Oh, man, it took 7 years.
That's crazy because we just had Keith Lucas on the show who did, what was the movie again?
Black Messiah.
Black Messiah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had him on the show, and he said the same thing. It took him 7, 8 years.
Yeah, crazy.
So then, how do you... It just seems like it's hard as a producer, especially if you're dealing with one project. Are you getting paid constantly as things go on? or you just banking on this thing to actually come through one day?
Well, every deal is different.
Okay.
But when you're in a overall deal or a first look deal with the studio, as a producer, depending on how you negotiate it, there's sometimes they will give you, a certain amount of money a year that then counts against your producing fee while you're getting the films up and going. Sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, and that used to be more commonplace, whereas now most of the time when you're doing a deal, they'll pay for your staff and your overhead, but they don't necessarily give you money.
Got it.
So as a producer, you got to have, in my experience, like if all I did was produce, that would be tough. But because I'm, an author and a preacher and an actor and a speaker and have all these other revenue streams, it helps me, manage those in between the movie moments, so to speak.
Got it.
So because the way that these deals work, that the amount of money that's provided before a movie gets going is still not really enough to be able to make ends meet for me personally.
Do they ever happen fast?
Well, this is the movie I'm getting ready to produce. So the film that Tyler and I are producing together, the first film for our Netflix deal, is a film called R&B. It's the modern retelling of the love story of Ruth and Boaz from the Bible.
Okay.
And so I came up with that concept in March of this year, of 24. Pitched it to a writing team that I had been working with. They loved it. We ended up, getting the deal done in April. We announced the deal in April, had a script in June, start prepping the movie in August. We'll shoot in October. That's the
dope.
Fastest. And I attribute so much of that to working with Tyler.
Absolutely.
His system, his mindset, his determination. And it's already, we haven't even produced the film yet, and it's already changed me for the better as a producer and just as a thinker, because his thing is like, we're doing it. It's like, it's not about permission. It's like authority.
Right.
Do it.
Right.
So in taking that authority, this is the fastest that it's ever happened. I mean, almost 6 months from concept to pre-production. I've never seen it move that fast ever in my life.
Yeah, I've been to his campus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I know Steve Harvey really well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He shoots his show on there. So I went there to just go talk to him. His campus is absolutely
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's unbelievable.
It's amazing. It's amazing to see. Wow.